Welcome to 50 Plus Home and Gardening. October is the best time to put in perennials, take out things you didn't like, arrange different beds so that you'll enjoy them a little bit better. Sometimes we put in things and they just didn't work out. So October is the time to rearrange your beds, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna work on this bed, and I have to take out the annuals to do that. So here's where we put the extra coneflowers, and now I'm going to work on phlox all the way around this corners. All right, look at this beast. That was one Supertunia Vista bubblegum. Look how big it is though. All right, that's where the other one was. It was down there, and now we have this one. This is massive. It goes all the way to the post. I just want to bring your attention to this in the fall. Look, these are autumn joy sedum, and now look. I did have to stake them up, but look at the red. That is so pretty. So you get a little bit of a fall super color. Beautiful. They're doing the same thing down here. Look at the fall color, you guys. And I did something interesting. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, but I painted, this was all red, and now I've painted it yellow so that you can see this yellow trim that I did on this side, and then you'll see the yellow with white, and then it matches the back, which is all yellow. So you can see the garden with this extra white and yellow on the bottom part. See that? I don't know. I know it cuts the house in half, but it's going down a hill and then it goes almost to a 0. So I'm gonna see how I like it. We can always paint it back red. That's what I've done. But look at these, so pretty. All the way up. They look fabulous. We go down here and I put the last coneflower that I had. That was pink right here, which matches the other ones. Actually, they don't match. These look darker. These are a really hot, dark pink. This one's sort of a, oh, it's a soft pink. So, but I think they'll be okay. This is the same wild berry. These 5 are wild berries. And then I have my phlox, which are sort of struggling since I had a lot of rain. So, it's looking good. I'm gonna finish this bed at the last minute with some mulch. And so I got this coneflower in and I am so done. It's so, so pretty. As much as I love this, you can see that now I can take these out because they're getting a little scaggy. We had a little rain, they're splitting. Plus, they got powdery mildew. And the powdery mildew is not going to do anything good. It's just going to, the plant is going down. It's powering down because it's fall. So I'm going to take all these out. I'm going to finish what we have over here. We're going to try to duplicate that right across. This is Williamsburg. And it's going to look great. I'm also going to take out these zinnias so that the whole, I get my Williamsburg garden back. It's going to be smaller but tamed for winter, and then we'll deal with this because this still has strawberries. Oh, I love it. I hate to see them go, but it's time. It's fall. Let's get it done. All right, I removed all the zinnias and sort of a blank slate. I've got some pansies, so let's look at those. All right, here's the remaining plants that I bought. And I found out that the 2 that I thought were white coneflowers, I have a pink and an orange. So I end up only having 2 whites. So since I'm not going to be able to mirror the other side, which is 3 whites, I'm just going to put a white, and a, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I don't know what to do with him, and I don't really want to, I'll think about it later, but for now I'm just going to put him in. And so this will be the centerpiece. Really pretty, but, and then this is another, ooh, look at that bee. He's just sitting there. It's a little bit cold. Ding, ding, ding. Hello. Anyways, this one happens to be pink, and that will be fine because I will match it down to the other bed that we're working on. So the 2 salvia, we're going to go up, and and I got some cabbage for winter, and these 2 balloon flowers will go up there too, just to be a little bit different. I mean, you know, not everything is going to be exactly the same. And then I have another cabbage for another, I think I'll put that in a pot. And then I have pansies, and I have, this is a 12 pack, and they're, which means they'll be really small. So if you look, see, that's all they are, and that's just one right there, just this little clump right there. And then you got 12 of them. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of pansies in each one of these gardens. So it'll be this one, this one, this one, and this one, if I can fit it. I don't know. Or I may just have to do these larger ones. So I'm gonna put them in, and I'll show you how it worked out. So I decided to do these first 2 beds with 4. So they got 1, 2, down, and up. So if you come back here, they were slightly wide. So I thought, well, 4 would be good here, and 4 here. And then up here, I really could only fit 1 each. So you can see, I'm just gonna kind of put them, you can see one's there, and one's there, and then up there, I could fit one there, and there. So let's just get them in and see how it looks. All right, it's the next day, and it got dark, so I couldn't really film this. But here's my pansies. So I have 4 pansies in this bed, and they will fill in. 4 pansies over here, and then, so I had 12, so I only had 1 for each of the top ones, and they're full of other things. So if you look up here, there's 1, and then here's his. But you can see close up that there's lots of little things in here, and they will take over their area if they survive. So these beds are pretty full. All right, I have these 6 beds, these smaller beds, taken care of for now. Now I'm going to work on this one. The first thing I'm going to do is rake all the mulch off. All right, we got the mulch off. And you can see I have 6 holes. The first hole is Veronica, which I already have. So I'm going to put that one in, and the rest of these are pots. So these 3 will be coneflower, and this one is going to be salvia. And then I'm going to see how much room I have left. All right, we have the 6 in that match this side. And so now we are going to go to a different way because I don't have any other plants. See, I put these parsley, look how good they look in the back. Those are just temporary because I don't really know what I want to do. There's the salvia in the back. So this has the same thing, 3 coneflowers, 1 weirdo pink, a orange one, and 1 that was different. It's orange, but I'm gonna leave it there and see if I like it because it looks kind of good with this purple Veronica that I got from, I already had this, so I just moved it from another garden. I'm gonna cut it back. So I just wanted you guys to see it before I cut it back. Another white coneflower and the salvia. So the coneflower is just powwow white, and the salvia is called night salvia, April night salvia. And they both get about 16 inches. So these 7 plants will reflect this side, and then the parsley is going to be different over here, and then I'm going to try something different because I actually have a little bit more room than I do over here, because over here I have steps. So I actually have room for 2 more things here, 1 more thing here, and I think on the very end, right there, I'm going to put the honeysuckle that I had from the front. I brought it from another house. I'm going to move it again and see if I like it. Now you can see something different here that makes it sort of a room. See how this makes you kind of look outward? This is the picket. And And this is very Williamsburgy. Now I left some space in between because I like the leaves, which will come off of this tree, to go and I can blow it out either this way or blow the stuff from there out this way. So it can go either way, sort of a wind passage. So I don't know, I may like it, I may not, maybe I'll regret it. So at least I can get underneath there to paint and stuff like that. But there'll be plants there, so you won't see these poles. And I haven't even mulched. I bought 2 of these in what I call the sick bay at Lowe's. And this is called a twinkle blue balloon flower. It's a mounding perennial. I like perennials. I like to gather perennials there. So it says it only grows 6 to 8 inches, which is probably going to grow more like 10. Now that's fine. So I think I'm going to put 1 on each side of this bed because I bought 2 of them. I've never seen how they work out. Maybe they'll just stay really cute and pretty. Maybe they won't. This is their flower. I picked it all off. It had a bunch of black flowers that were dead, but I've got 2 more. All right, I think I've got everything in that I want to get in today. The picket fence looks so pretty. You can see that it brings in this place as if it's a room. So I'm gonna like that. It seems sort of closed in and cozy. And since Jeff has finished the picket fence, I now can finish this garden. And look, there's the balloon flowers, and there's my salvia. The 3 cone flowers with an orange, different kind. A veronica that I cut back, just like this one. You really can't see it because I cut it back. And then you have these 2, which are the lemon coral sedum. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So keep moving, keep gardening, and stay creative.